Hey.
Hi.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Another episode of Gravy Time. Let's see what friends are with us this evening.
Gravy. Holy nits, we got the beans.
Look at this.
What's up? Hello.
Haven't seen you in a minute, Beans.
Yeah, between fucking COVID and work and nonsense. It's all been nonsense.
Well,
And
we'll hear more
Mr.
about
Mike's
that nonsense
back.
in a minute.
Mike.
Mr. Mike is back.
What's up, folks? I blame work, too. Work sucks. Need to win the lottery.
Exhaustion.
It sounds nice, winning the lottery.
Yeah. Oh, and of
Mr.
course,
Brink.
Hi, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
the graphalizer is here.
Meow.
Scott's
And
back.
we got Mr. Scott.
Nice.
What's up? Hey,
Gee, I
yo.
know. Gee, I
Sure
know.
Sure, we'll hear something about that here in a little bit.
Oh, boy.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
boy.
boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Let's spin around real quick and see what everybody's working on, and then we can get into some crazy Wednesday banter. Brent, what are you doing?
Well, I say G.I. Joe, yes, because I got a Techno Viper in the mail today.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa.
I've been waiting
Nice.
for this since they launched the classified line, so I'm very excited for this.
Is that like one of your favorites?
He was as a kid because he's all funky colored and had crazy weapons and a backpack and stuff. So,
Create spreadsheets.
Oh, he might. He might.
I bet
He might.
he's a Techno Viper, right?
He is. I have to read up on what a Techno Viper actually does. There's no bio in here. Oh, there's a QR code though. Maybe that'll tell me.
Ooh.
Ooh, QR code.
And then also I got something in the mail.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Mike Kincaid.
Mr.
Oh,
Kincaid.
nice. Oh, hell
damn.
yeah.
Decals?
So his pictures that he posted on his post, like I thought this was like a huge,
Yeah.
but there's 170 stickers on this one
Wow.
piece of paper.
Are they stickers or are they little
They're vinyl decals, Matt.
vinyl decals?
Yeah, and meticulously curated by Mr. Kincaid to have a very nice equal border around the insignia and all that stuff. And
Now are they when you put the sticker on, are they translucent other than the little symbol?
no, they're white backing. They're
But
You
it's
get
like
like the white
badge is
border.
It's a thin white border
Yeah.
rather than a
yes,
thick.
then-
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah,
know,
but if you
some-
put them on
some
like
don't like it thick.
Ironhide, will it like
no,
on red? Like you put them on a red Transformicon?
no,
It will not
Will it-
disappear.
no. It's
No, it's a white
a-
sticker with a faction sticker on top of it.
that's correct.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Mike. You cleared that up.
Which is exactly the ones that I like because it's a badge that they
Uh-huh.
slap on their
Yeah.
thing. It's not yeah. This is what I want.
After they went through the Autobot code with Mr. Ultra Magnus,
That's right.
they get their
Yeah.
insignia.
And then there's
So
the
are you
bag
going to
on
put
this.
them on anything this evening?
So I have never put an insignia on any of my toys ever.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Whoa.
And
Wow.
so
It happens here first, right on
Happens
the
here
on the
first.
shelf.
Wow.
and I'm gonna start with a knockoff MP44. That's what I'm gonna
Nice.
And so you get the feel for it,
That's right.
you know, in
Shot
case
to
things
the-
go completely tits up, you're like, oh, fuck him anyway.
Right. So I was gonna start on my Magic Square toy version, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna hit up Mike and see. For this one, I'm gonna need silver sticker with red.
Oh,
insignia.
right. Yeah.
because that would be more toy. So
Hmm.
That's
It's
what I'm
going to be
gonna
a
do.
primer or a scarlet, one of the two.
Do they make silver vinyl?
I have no idea.
You guys talk to Mike. He would
If
know.
not, then screw it. He's getting a white badge, white kind of badge. So that's it. That's
Well.
me.
Let's find out what Scott's doing. Scott, what are you doing?
Well, I am working on my diorama. It is halfway to completion. It is going to be Swerve's Bar. It's going to house all my IDW figures, which I just made that reference with the Autobot Code and Ultra Magnus. So we are.
Nice.
I've got. Look at this. It's almost like it's a. It's a shelf. What is it? Gravy can, but it's
Gravy
you know,
can, yeah.
alternative.
Oh, nice.
Look
Yeah.
at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I'm
That's
working on. Doing a little
awesome.
painting, doing a little carving,
Get
a
it.
little cutting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna be doing tonight.
Nice.
Sounds good. Can't wait to see what you do.
I've been
Mr.
getting behind the scenes shots of this thing like over the weekend.
Yeah, I've been getting behind the scenes advice from
Yeah.
the master himself.
Right.
Mr. Mike,
Easy.
what are you doing tonight? It's been a
He missed
while.
you.
Yeah, I had a real busy last Wednesday. Gravy was on with concrete work, but I'm back. I got a few things I'm gonna open.
Oh boy.
Probably
Oh,
my
nice.
10th version of Jean. I don't know why. And I got
'Cause-
this
'cause
lovely
she's
lady
awesome?
here. Yeah.
Hey,
Ah.
if Brian Brink can have 50 Scarlets, you can have 10 Jeans.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yes.
And I got this fella here, which I'm kind of excited about. The
Oh,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
The
anniversary ones.
this
Yeah.
fella.
Oh,
His weapons aren't looking let's just say they were looking just about how I expected them to look. But the figure looks great.
Is that hit and run or is that?
no, it's
No,
the
this is
anniversary.
the action soldier.
Ah,
He comes
Okay.
with a Browning 50 cal sniper rifle, poncho, all that. It's a pretty. I mean, it comes with a lot of stuff, so it's pretty cool looking so far. And I got the Desert Snake Eyes, which I was hemming and hawing about forever, and finally just went there. Need it.
Nice.
And then they had BBTS had the Snake Eyes and Baroness, a whole bunch of them for super cheap. So I bought a bunch of them for customs.
They were like what, $6?
Something
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
So I
they
got
were-
a Halo
super cheap.
loadout from Gridiron Studios, and I put him on one of the Snake Eyes.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
So he's like all black, all murdered out.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So I'm pretty happy. That was kind of expensive, but and then I got a couple more of these Dolliver's head packs.
Oh,
Again,
the
some-
head
Oh,
pack.
Action Force,
Yeah.
baby.
Yep.
Nice. That's cool.
And then probably I got a whole bunch of these Ross specials. I'll probably be painting those maybe a little bit.
Nice.
That's about it.
Nice.
Looks like you got a busy night.
Yeah. Picking Mythic Legions up off the floor because they can't stand for shit. It's starting to piss me off a little bit.
I hear the brocious frustration in your voice right now.
Yeah.
I love the sculpts, but man, I
Uh-huh.
come home and the big ones are down. It's like, you're so big. How the hell you got such a
Yeah, it
low
gets a
center
little,
of gravity kind of? How do you fall?
it gets a little frustrating.
Yeah, it does.
Beans, what are you doing, man? How you been? What's going on? What are you working on tonight?
I ain't working on shit, but I got this box.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
BBTS.
I don't know what's in there. It's been sitting down here. Like I haven't even opened it. I think I've had it down here for like probably close to a month. So I don't even know what's in here. So
Well, sounds like
We're
we're
gonna-
on an adventure.
we're gonna find out together.
nice.
All
go.
right.
I know it's not up. I know it's not up to the Brian Brink standard of BBTS boxes, where it's basically a homeless encampment.
Barely fits in the door.
You didn't buy yourself a house?
Yeah, no.
Aw.
Thanks,
By the
Joe
way-
Biden.
Ricky says he missed you and hopes you've been well.
No, I haven't been well, but I appreciate the sentiment. It's cool. It's all good.
He's such a nice guy.
It's all good. Oh wow,
Oh wow.
neat.
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 So I don't know why I ordered this guy, like this fucking SWAT team nerd.
Oh, that's a cool one. I like it.
Yeah, that's
He's a fucking
JD,
nerd.
JD swapped the little gun hole on the shield a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Paul's waiting on a box of Cobras from Hasbro's and 2
Nice.
boxes from Four Horsemen.
Nice.
What's up, Paul? Good to see you, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Did anybody order that fucking dork big boa?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, Matt, Big Boa is EE Prime's favorite character.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Ricky said he did. Paul said he did.
What about Quick Kick?
Yep.
Ugh.
I pre-order all the GI Joes.
Fair enough.
He's the boxer, right?
Yeah, he's just dumb.
Oh.
He's just dumb. He goes on the battlefield with these fucking boxing gloves.
Like, let's go.
Meanwhile, it's just like blam.
Listen, guys. I'm gonna take you down, okay? You're gonna be lucky to get some 20 seconds with me.
Then I got this Splinter from NECA. From the
Splinter is really, really awesome.
I want to pick that Splinter up, I think, next time I see it.
I'm going in on the Mirage line. I like those versions. I've got the Turtles on order.
Yeah, I got them right here. Hi, Matt.
I just think they look cool, and that's the Turtles that kind of I was more into was the actual comics and not the fucking dumbass no, he's a party dude.
I mean, the song's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, it slaps. I'll give you that, Brian. And then I got General Cock.
Nice.
Oh man, yeah, dude, that box has been there for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. What else we got in here? We got some more stuff. I got.
Oh my goodness.
The Last Ronin, Raphael.
It's a good one.
Because if you guys haven't read that comic, it is pretty fucking good.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh well,
right out of Matt's mouth.
It's only fucking 10 years. It's only 4 years old. Oh, look what I did to my boy. That face sculpt is caca-doo-doo. So I got the Mutt and Junkyard.
Dude, that thing is awesome.
Look at his face, JD. It looks like he's trying to pass a fucking brick out of his anus.
Uh-huh.
Why is he so constipated?
I think some people just look like that.
I mean, you eat enough dog food, that's what's gonna happen.
I guess. He was always one of my favorites. I don't like that face sculpt.
I think it's like resting bitch face.
No, it's like grrr.
Yeah, I mean, so I have the happy face on the dog to complement the mean face on the human.
I think I think when I display this grumpy fuck, I'm just gonna put that little Joe Biden gas mask on him.
It's a muzzle.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Why is it a Joe Biden gas mask?
I don't know, because I feel like Joe Biden would wear a gas mask that serves no purpose.
It's a muzzle.
Alrighty then.
I'm just saying. I mean, it looks like he's got to take the meanest poop ever. Holy fuck.
Hey man, the older you get, the better those poops become.
That's right.
No, I'm not. Believe me, I know the vibes. But he's just like, Err. Did your proctologist surprise you with a double-digit insertion or something, bud? Jesus Christ.
Well then.
I mean,
somebody's having a good day.
Yeah.
I'm always having a good day.
One hand on each shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then I got this complimentary sticker.
Oh, they stopped giving those out months ago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I didn't get one of mine.
So why since we're talking about Chan JD, what are you guys working on?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm working on stuff on my tablet or my iPad, and I guess I'll show you some of that on here in a little while. GD, what are you working on? You go ahead. You roll in.
I gotta. Yeah. Whoops.
He's working on the railroad.
I almost turned my.
Working on the railroad. That's
Choo-choo.
funny. Old school. Reminds me of kindergarten.
I'm doing the same shit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna work on filling in some gaps and getting rid of, the foam looking stuff. And yeah.
Cool. Man.
Is Big Boa gonna ride in that boat?
Yep.
I hope he don't fall in the water, because how's he gonna swim with them boxing gloves on? You go right to the bottom.
Does he even come with hands that don't have gloves on it, or is it just gloves?
No, I think he comes with regular hands too, like fist hands. He's got like wraps and shit like that, I think, from what I remember correctly.
Well, there's that at least.
Yeah, I mean, okay, like your whole shtick is you're a boxing dude. That's cool. But like you're going on a battlefield where people are like shooting off mortars and lasers and shit. Like maybe you should like be able to like manipulate things and not just go into battle with boxing gloves on. I don't know. It's just a thought,
Well, I've been hit with boxing gloves plenty of times, and I've been hit with closed fists plenty of times, and I can guarantee you that closed fists hurt way more than a boxing glove does.
Right.
Really?
I'm not sure about that strategy.
Hey,
Well,
real quick, Scott, did you want to point your camera down for Gravy Cam?
I can.
All right, I'm continue talking. I'm gonna work on a different layout here.
Oh, I like this.
This is
I
fun.
like it.
Good night, folks.
Shelf Gravy is about to have sexy time right now.
Uh-oh.
called Gravy After Dark.
This is called have your whole plan laid out before you paint and glue your things in. So I have this. Let's see. I bought this box of Greebles, and in it came this actually smaller box of Greebles.
Weebles?
Hold on, Scott. I don't have you on camera yet. Just bear with me. Bear with me.
Well, I mean, sort of. You're very small. It's like a very small thumbnail right now.
Yeah, I'm trying. Just bear. I don't know how to work this thing.
I like the word greebles, by the way. Like, it's pretty cool.
Greebles.
I don't know that word. I never heard that word before hanging out with all you guys.
Good old Greebles.
It's a greebles.
Ye old Greebles.
Greebles.
Good old Greebles.
That will
Oh, hey there.
allow people to show things while I screw around further. So just bear.
If I can get
You're
a
fine, Mr. Brink.
angle here.
Figuring it all out.
So did any of you guys get the little Jeep thing? The vamp?
Yes, the vamp.
How is it?
It's pretty fucking awesome. Thanks, Wes.
Oh, you ordered it? Wes ordered it, and then he was like, nah, homie.
He got 2 of them.
Ah.
But when he got it, he was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Or just before they were shipping, he was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with 2 of them. And then after he got it, and he came over, he dropped it off here and hung out for the night. And I opened it, and he's like, man, I should have kept that thing.
Yeah, but he's got another
Now I
one.
want 2 of them. They did a fan-fucking-tastic job with those things.
They look cool as shit. They look cool. I I'm running out of fucking room, and it's like
That's yeah, I get that.
it's kind of a big. It's a big. It's not a huge piece. Like I ordered the Dragonfly. I think that's going to be like the centerpiece of my Joe display at some point.
Nice.
But like, at what point? Like, I talk about GI Joe vehicles way too much, so I'm just going to leave it alone.
You're fine. You can. Why would you let it go?
You're allowed. Why would you? Yeah.
You're
No,
fine.
because I like
I'm building a GI Joe vehicle.
right. But
So
my point is for the classified line that it's out of scale. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like you have to have a shit ton of room if you want to even, you know, the Dragonfly is going to be a fucking tight squeeze on just about all my shelves. You know, and it's like how many vehicles realistically can you? You know, you throw a couple. Like, how much room do you want to like? I guess if GI Joe is your only thing and that's all you're displaying, like, yeah, you fucking have at it. Have 9 fucking trouble bubbles hanging from the ceiling on some fishing line.
Sure. Why not?
I mean, whatever.
If that-
But like,
if that's what you like.
yeah, you're just gonna run out of space real quick. That's my point. Like, these fucking ignorant fucks were like, I want a flag. Like, motherfucker, that ain't fitting in your mom's basement.
The only one I care about is the Rattler. If they make that, and I also got the helicopter too, and the his tank, and I'll make room for that motherfucker. I mean, I'll have fuckers going into totes to make room for that. I don't care.
No,
I wanted to get the Vamp mat, and I was like hemming and hawing about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I looked at it so many times, had it in my cart a few times, saw how much the tax and shipping was kind of cost. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it, and I went back and it was sold out. I'm like, fuck. So
just wait. They'll be
now
back up.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a recolor of it with the Cobra version.
Oh yeah, they'll do stingers, but just
Yeah,
they'll do the vamp again. Don't worry about it.
because that's
It'll be
like
back up.
one of the main fucking
Just-
cars. I mean, if they make that an exclusive and keep on it and don't ever let it out, I mean Hasbro's in trouble right now as a company. It's like you're just gonna let all that money fucking circle the drain and take a shit. You know, people.
Yeah, well, you already got the molds built, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let it go. People want that thing.
Right. I
think
think Hasbro's in some fucking deep shit.
Yeah, they've been
Really?
laying
Like,
people off and fucking
You
losing money.
do, huh?
All right, who's been listening to Retro Blasting? Come on now.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
Nah,
I'd
I'm
listen
just-
to them.
That sounds like
I'm
a
just-
porn channel.
Sounds like some clownfish nonsense.
That's some
That too.
old school Ron Jeremy there.
That's pretty bad.
Well, I mean, their Black Series is taking a giant dump.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're not really releasing a whole lot that people are super interested in. I mean, let's be honest, the fucking Marvel Legends, like, they're you know, putting out a wave, and it's either Deadpool, Wolverine, and like some C-list people.
Well,
Like-
they're at least like staying current with what they have airing or what's coming out.
That's
Yeah.
a bonus.
That cannot be said for Star Wars at all.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
it's
weird.
just another
their
trooper
Star Wars
after.
releases. Yeah, they're really failing with that
All right.
stuff really hard.
How's this layout feel?
This is good.
I like it.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
That's
Two
good.
cams
I
on
like
top. People's
Look at
on
you,
bottom.
Brian. You're getting fancy.
Right?
Wow, Brian.
Yeah.
We got the tools, we got the talent.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
would say that's the
I
work
don't know
of
about the
a
talent portion,
Yeah, I
but
don't know about
Oh,
the talent,
quit it.
but
I would say that's the work of a Class A Techno Viper, Brian.
Oh.
I'll get to him in a second. That's right.
I don't think a Techno Viper could have done that better, Brian. How about that? Daily affirmations, motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Ricky,
Yeah.
Well,
got a
I
lot
think
to say in
Hasbro's
the
taking a
chat,
giant
huh?
shit too, because I think Magic the Gathering isn't They pulled some bullshit mid last year where people were all up in arms. And Magic the Gathering is a fucking huge moneymaker for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, it's a pretty popular game.
Selling all those cards.
I don't know.
All
Never
that-
heard of it.
I've loved D&D, and I played it a bunch when I was a kid and sometimes as a young adult, but I have no idea what the whole Magic the Gathering game is.
I played it for a while, and I like it's fun, you know,
Yeah.
like, but you got to play it with people, and I don't really want to like. Number one, I don't want to go to a game store anymore and just
Right.
deal with the fucking funk and the fucking autism.
Oh, dude,
You
when I
know.
go to Games Workshop to get paints every once in a while, man, there's a sad crew of nerds in there, and it's like I got to get in and get out as fast as possible.
Same,
It's-
dude. Like I used to love playing miniature games. Loved it, you know, painting. Like
Yeah,
I have no fucking desire because it's like you guys are all fucking like I can't even with you guys.
no, it's like go in there, and I'm not a hateful person or nothing, but there's dudes in the back, their veins are sticking out of the temples, Mountain Dew's spilling out of their mouth, and they're yelling, "Dude, you just can't do that!" You know, I mean, they're like getting violent. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I just get my abandoned black and get the hell out of here.
There's
Right.
It's like a whole
my
different
one-
level of nerd in the back there.
As my one
I've-
girlfriend used to say, there's a touch of the tism going on there.
I got touch. That's a whole fucking slap.
That's a push. That's a body slam.
I mean, whatever. I'm not here to hate on people, but
No, I mean,
you know, you go to a game store and you're like, all right, you know, you're gonna play a game. You're trying to get a game in, and like, you know, the motherfuckers got all Cheeto fingers touching your shit. You know, it's just like
How old are these people?
Cheeto fingers.
They range,
Brian.
man.
They can range anywhere from like 12 years old to like mid 50s. It's a crapshoot.
yeah, it's all over the place.
Oh, okay. I was just
It
curious.
doesn't seem to matter age-wise.
There we
Damn.
go.
It's like the older ones are almost worse than the younger ones.
Well, they take the shit way too serious too.
I know.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
my point. It's like, dude, calm down, man. Imagine
Like if you win this game, you're not getting laid. So like if you win this game, it's not like you're gonna go back and there's gonna be some woman back there, and you're gonna be able to do your thing. No, you're gonna fucking go home.
She let me touch her boobs.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking head back home to mom's house, and you're gonna stop at fucking Country Buffet,
Ew.
eat your weight in fucking Salisbury steak.
No. No. Come on now.
Wow.
Like, there's no pride. Don't get serious about it. You're not. And that's when I stopped, because I used to always view like hang out with my friends, bullshit, and the game was kind of a side. You know, the game wasn't like it was the point, but it was like the catalyst that like me and my friends would get together and hang out for an afternoon. You know, these motherfuckers like you moved a quarter of an inch extra. You're out of charge range. You feel that shot. Like, shut the fuck up.
The reason why I ask is about the age was a thing came across my phone today for an article that I didn't read, but it says feral and illiterate is Generation Alpha already in trouble.
What?
So I guess Alpha is the one after the Z. We're starting over in the alphabet, I guess.
Oh, great. Now we're going to have to hear about that. Ay.
It's nonsense. Speaking of fucking, so have you guys heard of Generation Blue Screen?
I don't
Speaking
know.
of fucking,
No.
is that what you said?
No,
So
I don't
it's
keep up
like,
with any of that.
but it I went to a restaurant the other night, and so me and Sally are sitting there, and
Wait. What restaurant you go to?
Yeah.
like a local spot.
Oh, okay.
Like a diner.
Dunkin' Donuts.
No, God no. Dunkin' Donuts is not a restaurant.
You're hungry enough, it can be.
I guess.
I'm wondering what
I'm just
defines a
watching.
restaurant. What does a restaurant have to have in order to qualify to be a restaurant?
It's gotta include table service.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if it doesn't have, if you don't have a waiter or a waitress, like it's you're at a fast food joint, like and they're not. Yeah, technically, a fast food joint is a restaurant,
Taco
technically, but not
Okay,
really.
now we're already backpedaling now because we.
No, I mean, if there's no table service, it's not really a restaurant.
Okay,
It's a fucking grab and go.
So McDonald's does not qualify as a restaurant for you.
No,
Taco
absolutely
Bell?
not.
Ricky says Taco Bell.
No, oh God, why would you do that to yourself?
Matt, sorry to derail you. Continue your story about the
Yeah.
Generation Blue screen.
I was liking that derail, but okay, go ahead.
So this dude comes over, and like we're sitting there looking at the menu, and he just goes, "Sup?" Huh? Sup?
The waiter?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. This is
Sup?
already starting off really good.
Like I'm like, hey. I was like, "Sup?" He's like, "So can I like get you guys anything?"
Oh, brother.
It's like, what the
Oh,
fuck? This is
yo,
why I
so
only
fucking-
get takeout.
Waiter, you picked the wrong table.
Yeah.
Sup? Sup?
So,
No,
Guess who's not getting a tip? Fuck dick. And it was just like this blank stare, like I don't know, like I worked in the food industry, and like, you know, a good waiter will come, "Hey, how's it going, guys? Have you looked at the menu? Do you have any questions? Can I get you something to drink? You want to start off with an appetizer? Do you need time to look at the menu?" Like, you got to be somewhat. You can't just be a fucking lump of wood.
Right.
My name's Jackhole. I will be your waiter for tonight.
Yeah, right.
Server.
Whatever. Like something. Like the personality of fucking sawdust.
Sup?
You could give
Yo,
that,
like
that what you just explained in so many different situations. The first thing I thought of was some dude lifting up his shirt, showing his 45 sticking in his fucking belt and going, "Sup?"
Yeah.
You know, like on
Like-
Boys in the Hood or whatever that was called.
Right.
We got a
Yeah,
problem?
fucking Ice Cube. Like
Yeah.
in that circumstance, Mike, I would argue that sup is a completely reasonable and rational like interaction.
Yeah.
And it was just like the dude was just like fucking, oh my, like what the fuck? Like did you start your shift by doing a bunch of fucking Quaaludes? Quinn?
Jesus.
Oh, he was a Quinn, huh?
Yeah, these kids with these fucked up names. Fuck is wrong with you people? I've had enough of it. I wish a boat would
God,
hit
I
a
missed
bridge
this.
that I was on.
Oh, come on now.
Is it too soon?
Oh my.
Thoughts and prayers, yo.
So Matt, I know you're a avid listener of Nerd Rage and stuff, right? You know, Bobby and Chris went to that Fort Armistead place, right? The rest of you guys remember that story?
No,
Kinda,
Yeah, that
Uh,
really dangerous place where he shot his
Yeah,
video.
it's some weird shit goes on there. So
Yeah.
I happened to be watching the news today, and there were people that caught footage of the bridge collapsing. With
From
their phone.
Fort Armistead?
Yes. So the guy's like,
Wow.
"Oh, we were at Fort Armistead at 1:30 in the morning, mind you. We were gonna go fishing.
Uh-huh.
Fishing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
Dick
don't
fishing?
know.
Oh man.
I mean, God bless. Like, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum, but like, just be real with it. Like, look, we were ready to go to Pound Town, and I heard this noise.
Right.
I was filming my genitalia at the time, and I just changed camera direction, and lo and behold, I see a tragedy. Like, just be real about it. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of my company saying they care about the people. No, you don't. No, you don't. We're all aware you don't care about us as people. We're just a number. So don't say it. Just leave it
Fishing
alone.
memorial.
We were fishing.
Uh-huh.
Trouser fishing. Why would you even make it like you just be like, yeah, we were down at the fort chilling. You know, why do you add a story? Like everybody knows what you were doing there, dude. There's no shame in that game. It's a little creepy and weird, but whatever.
Well, I don't think they actually said what they were fishing for, so maybe.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess, but
I'm telling you, man, like all the locals that see that, they're on national news. Like they were on the NBC News this morning, and I'm like, dude, everyone that knows who you are knows what goes on down there, and they know why you were there.
Wow.
Fishing.
Oh my God.
fishing.
That's gonna come out in
Fishing.
the news later on.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Two
Oh,
Utes.
We got a couple of anglers here who saw the whole thing.
2 Utes.
Yeah, a couple of anglers. I mean, whatever. Like I said, like I really don't like. You're not hurting anybody. You're getting freaky deaky down at Fort Armistead. You know, fucking God bless. I salute. You know, great. Just be real with it. Can we all just be real?
Yeah. Right. Like we.
Hey,
we
Matt,
weren't-
do you
we weren't
think
there
that game
making
warden-
ham sandwiches? Come on.
Yeah. Do you think
What's that,
the
Mike?
game warden went up? Do you think the game warden went up to him and said, "Sup"?
Probably. Sup?
So, can I like get you like a drink or something?
Well, it's funny. They were they
I'll
actually
take that
said
tall glass of water.
the news guy asked him, it's like, so like how much longer was it until like the first responders showed up? And they're like, oh well, you know, as soon as it happened, we got it out of there in like 3-4 minutes because we knew we were gonna end up getting trapped there, you know, because it was the only way out or something like that. I was like, yeah, you don't want to be caught there. That's right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, buddy.
Craziness.
Fishing.
You get
I
caught
used to
there.
be an avid fisherman, and I like legit fish. Like I like to throw lures with hooks and things on it
Sure,
into the
sure.
water.
Into the
But-
water.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I
Who
mean,
doesn't? Who doesn't?
ew. Like just
Little triple teaser with some power bait on it.
yeah, some fucking wacky style action. You know, Tennessee rig. Just fuck it. Like everybody knows, man.
Yeah, yeah. Let it go.
Nobody cares. Like,
Um,
just tell your story, get your 5 minutes of fame.
Move on.
Hey,
That's fucking hilarious, Brian. That's fucking
Well, I guess the
hilarious.
lack of fishing poles would have told the story too. You know what I mean?
You're
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
sure,
Sure.
sure.
Where's your tackle box and poles at?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, where's your tackle box, Steve?
I'll show you a tackle bug.
Oh.
I done-
Tackle box
I done
just
tackled
full of
that
lube. It's not even in a container, just a tackle box is just full of loose lube
Ugh.
sloshing around and whatnot.
Oh my.
Some
Yeah, you
red
just
devil
dip
stick
into
bait.
it.
Brian, did you piss your pants when that came on?
dude, I was like, oh my god! I was like, pause, rewind. What was that? That's what I thought you said.
Well, that's like that. That's like that. I don't know if you guys have seen the documentary. It's like Abducted in Plain Sight.
No.
Nope.
Well, it's basically like this dude's I can't believe you guys haven't seen this.
No.
Anyway, it's this girl that gets abducted, but the guy that abducted her not only had sex with the girl, but got a hand job from the dad
Oh my god.
and had sex with the mom.
What?
Dude.
Wow.
So there's
Lord.
one point of the show where it's like this old man. He's like old now, right? So this happened in like the 70s or whatever. So the guy's like pushing 60, and he's basically telling the story how he went out with the neighbor, the abductor, before he abducted his daughter, and the guy was like, he's like, he's like, they go for a ride or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, like, my wife just won't give me relief.
Oh my god.
And so they're like, so he pulls over, and the guy basically is like, will you give me relief? And the old man's like, he was my friend, so I gave him relief.
Wow.
Like, what?
What kind of porn are you watching, dude?
If it's a porn, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix documentary, Abducted in Plain Sight. You guys all think I'm a fucking cuckoo bird, but it's a real thing. It's a real fucking multi-hour Netflix.
Multi-hour.
That's the guy that I always put
Netflix
in.
extravaganza.
That's
For
the
your
he's
pants.
the dude that I always put in all of Wolfie's Facebook posts. That's like looking kind of sour. That's the dude, and that's why I put it in there, because people who know.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I know.
So anyway,
If you know, you know.
Speaking of Netflix, have you guys have you guys given that 3-body problem show a watch?
Not yet. Not yet.
3-body problem.
We started it.
It's a Netflix miniseries. It's pretty fucking good.
It's pretty fucking wild so far. I want to say like 2 or 3 episodes in.
I think there's 8 episodes total, and I've finished the first season already, and I want more. It's just getting interesting.
We're in season 2 of Narcos, and we're enjoying that.
Oh yeah, I love that. Narcos. There's the Mexican one and the Colombian one.
Yeah, we're doing the Colombian one first.
Oh yeah, with Pablo.
I just finished a movie called Fury. It's about tanks in World War II.
Oh, that movie is fucking amazing, Brian.
I
Brad Pitt and Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I just finished it before we came on here, and like I was shook
John
for a minute.
Bernthal.
Dude, yeah, man, that movie was
a great movie.
Yeah, what people don't know, those Sherman tanks were kind of pieces of shit.
Yeah, we just had so many of them.
Yeah, well, that's how we won, because we could fucking for every Tiger tank there was fucking 25 Sherman tanks.
Yeah, they just had an endless fucking supply of them.
Right, military industrial complex.
Yeah, the Germans they were outgunned, they could go faster, they were tougher, more armor.
Yep.
But they just didn't have many.
I mean, that's how I used to play Command and Conquer. It's like, all right, I don't have enough to buy like a couple big tanks, but I'm gonna fucking swarm you with a whole shit ton of little tanks.
Yep. Yep. No, that's a super underrated. Like, people don't talk about that movie very often, Brian.
Yeah, it's been on my list for a long time, and it was finally leaving at the end of the month. It's like, all right, I better fucking watch this, and I did, and I liked it. However, one I didn't like, and I recommend that no one. I don't recommend it, I guess, is the Roadhouse remake.
Oh, that's fucking dog shit.
Do not.
Yeah, don't waste your time. Just avoid that 2 hours and hit yourself in the genitalia with a ball peen hammer. They're both about as much fun. That was awful.
I had zero intention in watching that shit anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Sally's like, why don't we watch that? Like, you like the original. I'm like, yeah, I guess. It's too fucking much. It doesn't make any sense. And at the end, Brian, where there are like boats flying through the air and like dudes
Yeah.
hanging on anchors and
I mean, I gotta say, I liked the first 45 minutes. I was kind of digging it. I was like, all right, it's kind of fun. You see people beating each other up at the bar.
yep.
I didn't hate the Gyllenhaal character, and
No.
when the bad guy shows up, I was like, oh no.
And he looked like he spent a lot of time at Fort Armistead when he was walking.
Yes. Yes, he
Not
did.
that there's anything wrong with that, but
Hey,
it's like,
that's
did you just quit your rodeo job?
Yeah. Dude, this Techno Viper's knee is fucking tight. My goodness
Boy.
gracious.
Does he come with a computer?
No, he doesn't.
Who was the dude who came with a giant dorky laptop? Remember that guy?
Was that
Mainframe?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Mainframe.
Like, what is he doing on the battlefield?
God, this knee.
Like,
He's a
why are
hacker,
you
man.
out here, Mainframe? You're gonna get shot.
Dude, he's
I'm sorry we don't need some Linux coding, but
he was ahead of his time. It's like that's
Yeah.
all the army has now is a bunch of coders out on the battlefield.
well, they're not on a battlefield. They're fucking in the rear with the gear.
In the
Or,
rear with
just-
the gear.
They're droning it up.
Yeah, I know they're droning it up, but they're not actually on the battlefield like in a fucking trench somewhere.
They could be.
No, they're in fucking air-conditioned little fucking, trailer units.
Yeah, or they look like porta potties. I think I saw that in a movie or a show once. It's like, yeah, it was like
Yeah, I
one of those
guess you're
Netflix
right, Brian.
shows.
Like, you
Yeah.
proved me wrong yet again. Mainframe was ahead of his time.
Was he?
You said it.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying. Spreadsheet under pressure. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking calculating how much this battle is costing the G.I. Joe hierarchy.
That's right.
Rock and roll, slow down on your firing. You've already wasted $8,000 and you haven't killed anybody yet.
Well, listen, Matt. Back in those days, you needed a computer guy in like on the field, so to speak, right? I don't know what else to say. In
Yeah.
the field.
In the
But,
theater of war.
But nowadays, like they can just give any dude, a smartphone device, and he can, I don't know, touch it up next to something where they're infiltrating something and automatically hacks it or whatever. Who the hell knows
Right.
how that works?
It's like the modern day version of the dude whose only purpose was to carry around a phone during the Vietnam War on his
That's
back.
exactly.
Well, I wouldn't say that's his only purpose.
Where's the telephone guy?
Yeah, where they had to crank it in Platoon, like when he's talking on the phone and the dude just gets shot in the face. Was that Platoon?
Yeah. Or Saving Private Ryan. One of the two.
Yeah. Tom Hanks is like trying to he like rolls a guy over and he's literally got no face. And then he became a Batman villain.
Two-Face. That was a good movie too. The Saving.
I understood
Ryan.
that reference.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic as far as World War II movies go. But like Brian said, I'd put Fury right up there with it.
Yeah, it's like a story with a story inside of a story.
Yeah.
I like those. They were intimate.
Because I slept on Fury and then I saw it and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah. I started reading some of the trivia on IMDb about it, and a lot of people liked it, but then of course, at the end, it could be far fetched, but still it was fucking cool. You know what I mean, right? With them, well, I won't spoil it for people.
Spoilers.
To watch it. But,
Spoilers for a 10-year-old movie.
But
98, 97.
But Shia LaBeouf, I was reading trivia about him, and like he didn't get along with anybody else on the show. stuff like
Yeah.
that. And they said that like for method acting, he had this cut on his face and he kept cutting it, or whatever to stay in character. And they said
I
that
think he
they said that
yanked
he
out a
wouldn't.
tooth.
Yeah, he yanked out a tooth and he wouldn't shower and stuff like that. And I was
Jesus.
like, oh, good grief.
I mean, respect the game. You're getting that into character, but
Yeah.
dude, take a fucking shower. Like, you literally smell like a fucking bag of assholes.
Yeah.
And I got to work with you in confined spaces. Come on, guy.
But they said like they actually train those guys in a tank to work inside it and
Yeah.
do what they need to do and all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
I always
Well-
wonder about how much of that is bullshit. Like, oh yeah, I trained for 6 months and learned
Right.
martial arts. It's like,
Right,
you
well-
fucking run on a treadmill, man. Shut up.
What really was great about that, about like the claustrophobia in those things.
Yeah.
You look at a tank and you think it's like going to be like spacious in there and shit. It's really not.
Nope.
Yeah, like literally on top of people, and I can't recommend that movie enough. It's leaving Netflix at the end of the month.
Yep.
Watch it.
Yep.
Watch it. Bypass Roadhouse. Bypass the Bad Batch. I guess you can watch X-Men if you want. I feel like you can fit Fury and X-Men in, and you'll be okay.
Speaking of,
I watched X-Men
did
today.
you watch the latest episode today?
No,
watched
because
both.
I canceled Disney Plus because they fucking suck.
Okay. Well, I would say that the first two episodes were pretty decent, but this
Yeah.
latest one left a little bit to be
What
desired.
show are you talking about?
X-Men.
Oh.
I'll get to the Bad Batch in just a second.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, it was very busy, and my wife watches anime all the time. Okay,
Mhm.
you guys know
'Cause
this.
she's
You guys
cool.
know us because she's cool, right? She's sitting there listening. She's eating her dinner, and I'm eating my dinner, watching the show. She's just listening, and she's like, "They are overacting so much. This is ridiculous. It's loony." And I'm like, "Yes, you're right. And if it's loony for you, who watch the anime, some of the she watches all kinds of anime, and yeah. Anyway, and that stuff can be over the top at times. You all know what
Oh,
I'm talking
sure,
about.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. So if it's over the top acting for her, it's
Too much.
It's
Too
well
much.
Yeah.
so much. Now the Bad Batch, watch that latest episode as well. I will not say any spoilers. All I would say is that the character that they decided to revisit, they should have left that character alone, because the revisit that they did had no value whatsoever. They did practically nothing, had no impact. So
What season is that fucking Drek on this now?
Three.
season
Third and
3,
last.
and I would say, like, I have thoroughly enjoyed this season. It has been way better than the first two. It's just this last episode was a little bit.
I wanted that show to be awesome and not be the fucking dog fart that it is. I think I made it 4 episodes into the first season. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, Matt, first season is not that
It
great.
sucked.
Second season is give second season a try. You don't even need to finish the first season.
Ugh.
And
Maybe
then season 2 builds into season 3, and the first up until the last 2 episodes of season 3 have been excellent Star Wars. And the last 2 has just kind of been filler episodes, I think, because
I'm gonna wait to re-up my Disney Plus probably when season 2 of Andor comes out. And I'll catch up on all the fucking Disney bullshit.
That's
so
fair.
June.
Is it June?
Yeah,
no. Well, Acolyte's in June. Is it Andor coming out in June too?
I thought. Oh no, you're right. Andor's much later. You're right. Acolyte is.
I haven't even looked at any of the trailers for that because I'm so disappointed with the current state of Star Wars that I just don't care.
Right. Well, I can understand that.
I tried watching season 3 of The Mandalorian. I got 2 episodes in. I was like, nope.
Oh well, lucky you. You avoided the Jack Black episode.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I like Jack Black, but I do not like him and Lizzo in Star Wars. In the characters that they played.
It was a little much. It was a little much.
I've just come to the determination that Star Wars isn't for me anymore. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you like it? Awesome, great, grand. I have other things I can be doing with, the hour I'm up in bed watching
Ball
TV.
peen hammers in your balls.
Yeah, pretty much. Chilling at Fort Amistad at 1 a.m. fishing.
Oh.
Watching bridges
Fishing.
collapse.
Fishing.
We were fishing. Why wouldn't you just say we got lost?
Right?
We were sightseeing. I'm a big military history buff. We were trying to go to Fort Amistad at off hours.
Avoid the crowds.
Yeah, we were trying to beat the crowds. Literally. That made my night, Brian. Thank you.
I sent you the video in Messenger.
Fucking perfect.
Ricky says, I think he's talking about Bad Batch. He said, I still watch it because I'm a masochist.
I mean, fair. Like, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into, and like, cool.
Right.
Just don't expose other people to that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait till Andor season 2. I'll pick up Disney Plus again for like a month, and then maybe watch the X-Men show. And I just don't care about I don't care anymore. I don't.
Oh man, that's probably what's wrong. You just hit that point.
I saw Dune though. I saw Dune 2 in the theater, and I thought that was fucking amazing.
You're not wrong, man.
Fucking tastic.
I want to
that.
try and see
Great.
it this weekend. Yeah.
I would.
That was
It
probably
was
my favorite movie I've seen in a theater in a long time.
Yeah,
Agreed.
with that.
Agreed. I came back home and bought all the McFarlane Dune figures.
You fucking weirdo.
I know.
All of them, huh?
Yeah, all of them.
I mean,
Of course, it did help that McFarlane website had them on sale. They're 7-inch figures, right?
Yeah.
I got 10 for $105.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Are they have you got them yet? Are they quality or are they?
I've got them all. I opened up the Paul Atreides here on what was it? One of the Friday Realm Hattons, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it. I got it around here. You should grab it
For $10, like,
where did I put that shit? Oh, here he is. All right. Like, he kind of comes with a stand and the soft goods. 2 layers.
that doesn't look bad.
And I mean, the face sculpt is pretty decent. It's a 7-inch figure, so yeah, I liked it a lot. I'm excited to open the rest of them, but I'm gonna wait until my new Magic cases come in.
Nice.
McFarlane in a Maji case. That's wild.
Well, I'm gonna make a Dio. All right, so a moment of truth here.
Diorama.
No, I enjoyed the hell out of the first one, and I really liked the second one.
So
And I've read the book. I've read the book, so like, I don't know. I thought it was good. It kind of gave me a little bit of hope for, the entertainment industry somewhat.
Yeah.
Oh. Bless you.
Yeah, that was a
Sorry.
great show. I just love that story. I've seen all the original motion picture, and then they had like a TV miniseries
Oh, the
Oh,
TV
yeah,
miniseries was wild as fuck.
Yeah.
Children of Dune, and
Well, they
And they
like
have this in here.
I like the original. The original was good. You know, it was definitely a good. I could not get into that sci-fi one. It was too much.
Yeah.
It was just too much.
Is it the one that
much.
had the where
Much
Paul
of
was
the
kind of
much.
like the whiny little bitch a little bit in the beginning, at least?
Yeah, but the costuming was like bad.
Yeah, everything was brown instead of black.
Well, it was like everything was like super hyper colored,
Mm.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like
yeah, that too.
the Baron was played by the fucking Otho from Beetlejuice.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
I
weird.
forgot
that was
about
a weird
that.
choice there. That guy wasn't even remotely scary. Like the
No,
Baron in
No.
the one we just watched. That dude was fucking a sinister motherfucker.
terrifying.
Mr.
Yeah,
Skarsgård.
and then the first one, he was just a crazy
Skarsgård.
fucking crazy bastard with fucking boils and shit all over his face. I mean, that dude was pretty scary too. Slashing
Yeah, that-
signs.
Right.
You talking about the '84 version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Lynch. I have that dude's face on my leg.
Baron Harkonnen?
Yeah.
Correct.
Look at this baller right here.
I know,
Wow,
right?
no doubt. That's a Dune fan there.
Have you read all the
I just
books,
think it's
JD?
No, sir.
I started
I will
reading
say
it,
that
and I couldn't get fucking past the first couple of pages. I mean, they're
a
throwing
lot.
so many fucking names at you. I'm like, I need to start diagram. I need to call Brink and have him fucking make a spreadsheet for me, man, because I can't keep up with all this shit. There's too many damn names.
So the first
So I
three
just
books
like,
are really good. The first three are real good. And then that shit gets real fucking weird. Real
I
weird.
should give it a try again.
Listen
I
to it.
love that folding
Yeah, I was gonna say
space
like
bullshit.
just fucking
Audiobook it.
audiobook that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And because Frank Hebert died before he finished the book. So the last book he wrote like ends on a serious cliffhanger. And his son and some other dude ended up taking the reins, and they wrote a bunch of prequels and stuff like that. Dune is its own fucking weird little thing, and like I said, the first three books, like you can follow it, it sort of makes sense, but like you get into the fourth and fifth books, and shit just gets fucking wacky.
Wacky.
Yeah, fucking wacky.
I mean,
So I
hence they had David Lynch do that first movie. You know, it's like David
Right.
Lynch did some weird fucking shit, and I think he was, pretty good for the time.
Yeah,
To put that together.
So
Yeah,
hey,
no,
hey
for
Matt,
the-
I got a. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got a question for you. Oh, so in the books, was there any mention of the weirding modules and the sound weapons?
no, that was all David Lynch's. That was
Okay,
not.
yeah.
So it was kind of based off because like the Bene Gesserit could like do like in the movies where they'd be like, cut her loose. Yeah, they could just use their voice to kind of
Use the
influence
voice, yeah.
people. But like there was no weirding module, there was no like sound weapons. That was all David Lynch wackiness.
Okay. I rather like that part.
It was cool.
My name is a killer.
My name is a killing word.
Yep. Usul.
Yep.
Tell me of your homeworld, Usa.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a fucking badass movie. It's
What
fucking
about
old and
Patrick-
stuff, but
Totally.
What about
Yeah,
Patrick
Patrick
Swayze
Stewart.
charging into battle with a pug?
You mean Patrick Stewart?
Patrick
Stewart.
Stewart.
Not
Yeah.
Swayze,
Yeah.
sorry. Still on the
I was made
Roadhouse
up, like,
thing.
what the fuck are you talking
And he still had some hair on his head too.
Yes.
Yeah,
but he was
long
old
hair
even
in the
at
back.
in '84.
Yeah.
Like the
Some of
guy's
dudes
always
ever
looked old.
Patrick Stewart?
yeah.
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 A card.
Always.
But there's literally a scene in that movie where they're like charging into battle to battle the Harkonnens.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like
got
the last
bug in his arm. Yep.
last stand of the Atreides, and he's got a rifle in one hand and a pug in the other, just putting in
Come on,
work.
grab the Duke.
That's
Yeah, that was a
hilarious.
little strange.
I love it.
Here,
It's
take
so
one
And the
of these.
fucking the guild navigators in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some serious.
Just you hear them.
Stop your speaking.
Yeah, tell the witch to leave.
Yep. They need Jasper.
And they leave, and they got a dude that's got a fucking mop.
Yeah, he's all sucking all the slime up and shit.
Yeah, he's got a fucking mop up the sludge.
All the fucking
Gross.
big worm jizz that he fucking left all over the place.
Hey,
Boys are out there
so
fishing.
Techno Vipers are not computer guys. They are Cobra's field technicians and combat engineers. So, like, if a HISS tank or any other war machine breaks down on the battlefield, Techno Vipers are the ones to call for the job.
Oh, so they does he come with a wrench?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you.
The mechanics.
Let me do this real quick. So he has his backpack with
Okay.
some canisters and compressed air, and he got a hose.
So he can run his air tools.
Yeah, so he
Got
has
some
like
hose.
he has a pneumatic hammer.
Okay.
You see that? And it's very flexible.
Ooh.
Big surprise there.
Yeah, then I got this kind of pneumatic wrench thing, or it's like
No.
a gripper, I guess. If
Ye-
it's like, then he drops his glasses and he doesn't want to.
It's like a channel lock.
Yeah, and then I guess
Elbow
here's
grips.
another type of monkey wrench plumbing
Spanner.
situation.
Yep.
A hydro spanner.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In case you need to pop your oil filter off.
And
Hey,
yeah,
Steve.
the
His
hose.
tank 35 through a track again. God damn it.
God
So-
damn it! I just fixed that fucking thing.
So the original Techno Viper came with a couple hoses. You can see he's got two
Yeah.
things there, and I feel they got a little gypped. They should have included a second hose because
Yeah,
he's got all these
probably.
weapons.
Yeah.
Like now he can't double fist his weapons because he only has the one.
Was tools, Brian. So basically his backpack is a giant air compressor.
That's right.
Seems
Okay.
that way.
Well, hopefully someday a Techno Viper will work on that water Marcus and JD's working on.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's gonna need it.
Lube it up. That sort of thing. All right, fellas and ladies. It's past my bedtime.
Lame.
It's been
Yeah,
too
we're
much
heading-
Fort Armistead talk. I recommend
great
everybody
seeing
go
you,
see Dune. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm glad the
That's a
COVID
good
didn't kill me,
idea.
although it killed my
Yeah.
butthole.
Oh no.
Fills your butthole.
Good.
That's
Oh, I had the
terrible.
fucking COVID doo-doos.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Would not recommend.
So
No.
Ricky, hold on real quick before you go. Ricky says flip the backpack over. Now listen, I have done some research here real quick. Matt, you might want to see this before you go because it's educational.
Okay.
So I've been doing some research. And so here is the classified where they have the hose nozzle jiggers up here at the top. But then if you look at the vintage card art, yes, they have the hose nozzles on the bottom. So I'm confused and I don't know what to do. And you guys are not seeing my screen. God
No.
damn it.
No.
What is more aesthetically pleasing to you, Brian?
Yeah. What do you like?
How do I
It's your
do
toy.
this?
You
Yep.
play with it how you want.
There we go. All right. Listen, back to what I was saying. So here, so this is the way I have it. So I got the nozzles here at the top,
Yep.
and then here on the card art, they have the weapons stacked on the top, and the nozzles are on the bottom. So I don't know. I don't know what's right anymore. I can't.
Up is down, left
Whatever
is
you
right.
want is right.
Yeah, well, however you
Whatever you
want to
think
get down with your Techno Viper.
So he says I should do it like the G1 toy.
Yep.
And it gives more room for the hose. You get more hose action, as if you were, hanging out at the fort and you want a
Yeah.
little extra hose.
Hose.
Fort Armistead.
Yeah.
Gotta have
Fishing?
room for the hose.
You got to make room for the hose. Why do you think his tackle box is full of lube?
Oh, brings the conversation full circle. Well
That's
done,
right.
my friend. Well done.
And good night, everybody.
All right. Woo!
Later, dude. Love you.
That was
And he's
pretty
gone.
funny. Yep. It's one of those guys that does like, the Irish goodbye, just backs away.
Yep.
Nobody ever knew he was here.
That was like me when I was younger and going to like a party with a lot of people and stuff. I'd get, you get past that. You take that last swallow of beer after about 12 of them or so, and you're like, oh, I'm fucked up. And then you're like, I need to go to bed. And then you just sneak off and go to bed.
I used to do that.
Wake
I
up in
still
the
do that
morning with about
sometimes.
10 lighters. Wake up with about 10 lighters in your pocket going, God dang, where'd I get all these?
Mhm.
It's a good night.
Yeah, I still do that sometimes. Like if everybody's here and hanging out, instead of making production of like going to bed, I just go.
Yeah. I'll see you in the morning.
Be all right. Yeah. Just get some sleeps.
This action
But yeah,
soldier is pretty damn cool, I think.
I
He's got a pretty
love
awesome
these
camo pattern on him.
tabs.
Do you have this
Nice.
one, JD and Chan?
No, the anniversary one.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I didn't order those.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I figured if I saw
was
it
able-
on the shelf or something like that, I'll pick it up. But
Yeah.
No stress. one way
The
or the
camo,
other.
his paint is really cool. He's got new vests and new sculpts. The 50 Kelly comes with is a little bent, but I was able to straighten it out pretty good with a heat gun. So I'll probably
Nice.
throw some black paint on it and a little bit of silver dry brushing and maybe do a little stencil for a number because the ones that we had, they always had like a block number spray painted on the back of it.
yeah,
He's got little dog tags, a whole bunch of stuff.
Huh.
Bunch of stuff.
Cutting half
huh?
circles on phones, not fun.
It's hard.
no.
It's not easy.
You know what else?
There's
Is,
this dude. Go ahead.
you know what else isn't fun?
Hmm.
Cutting shit with dull knives.
Yeah,
That's how you cut yourself.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
it's
you what,
dangerous too.
Sandpaper works really great for rounding that stuff off if you need to. It's
Well, I would like to be able to cut stuff without butchering it all the
I
fuck
know.
up too. And I sat down here for a couple minutes looking for knives, and I can't find shit.
Is there a knife thief?
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Scott. You were saying.
Oh, I got this Proxon a couple weeks ago. It's been phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
For cutting the foam, and there's a dude that makes jigs for it, or I don't know what you call them, but whatever, like
Yep.
attachments that you can make circles with. But it's like $60, and I'm like,
And
I gotta
it's-
figure out.
You got to wait for it to come from the Netherlands.
Oh, really? Is that you? Oh man, yeah, that's not
the
happening.
shifting lands is what
I-
his company's called.
I'm gonna tie And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna to true this up. I'm gonna stick it in the middle here. I'm gonna tie a string to my
There you go.
pencil and
Yep.
There you go.
make
Oh
my
yeah,
circle.
like a compass.
I feel like that
The
always
old
works out
string
well.
and the pencil trick.
That's how I cut holes in sheetrock.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Do the same thing, but except with my tape measure. It's not as precise as what you're doing, but good enough.
It works. It works well. I've done that
Yeah.
before.
Tape measure's not that bad of an idea either.
And Technoviper's awesome. I like the
Right.
Joes as a kid that had like all the different weird weapons with hoses and stuff. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
this gun's got a hose. Get it.
Get that hose.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Get them
Joes, I bought my first classified Joe this week.
Really?
Oh, that's why
wow.
Joe know. Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Let's hear that story, Scott.
Uh-oh.
So they're like, "Hey, we're gonna have a hangout on Friday night, and it's gonna be a hangout to open Joe's." So I'm like, "All right, I'll just go on
Oh.
eBay and find the cheapest classified Joe I can find. That way, I can partake,
Yeah.
and then I'll open it, and then I'll send it to somebody afterward."
Okay.
Damn, yeah. I don't even think you have to go to eBay to find cheap stuff anymore.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
Amazon
but
will have
I
stuff for
like
$5.
avoid Ross like the plague. So,
That's
Why?
fair. Go on.
just I do not enjoy the dig.
Mm-hmm.
I don't enjoy rummaging through shelves. I don't know. It probably is because I got my start in my career at retail and merchandising, and it just drives me crazy to see those all those fucking boxes on the shelf not arranged, and me and thinking I'm gonna go in there and mess it up even further. Like there's just something in me that just like no, I can't do it.
I mean that makes sense.
That's fair.
I can't fault you there.
I'm working in college. While I was in college, I worked at a sporting goods store, and then like got promoted, became a buyer, and then got promoted, and moved companies and moved all kinds of things, and went from there. But yeah, spent my good portion of my early years in retail.
Yeah, it's not fun. Retail is not fun. I didn't like it. I didn't stick with it, so I get it.
So the next G.I. Joe I'm excited for that comes with a hose is Sci-Fi.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was one of my favorites, Brian.
It's all lime green for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
Lime green and RoboCop colors.
Yep. And yeah, so I remember as a kid, the Techno Viper was just ostentatious purple, and the green guy was the gold green Sci-Fi.
Good
Uh-huh.
word,
And
by the
I was
way.
just like, dude, it's a battle of the guys with hose guns. I fucking loved it.
Those
It's great.
guns.
Hose
Battle of
guns.
the hose guns.
Did they tease Sci-Fi or put him in a pipeline?
I want to
Announce
say that they. No, I don't think they did. To be honest, I don't think that he has been teased yet.
I have no idea. I'm over here completely clueless. I need to pay more attention to things.
That's how I roll through life.
That's right. It's the only way. That's the way to do it.
Just oblivious. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
So,
Um.
JD, a lot of the reason why they're having this hangout on Friday to open Joe's is because they've been getting a fistful
ton
of
of them.
Joes this week. Everybody's been getting so many. Are yours coming in? Or have been coming in?
Mine?
Or, yeah, have you ordered some that are...
I didn't get them from Pulse, so I'm waiting on BBTS to get them.
Okay.
Oh,
So.
well, you'll be waiting for a while.
Yeah,
And then
probably.
after they ship, and
but
then after they
I'm
tell you
alright.
that they're gonna ship it, you'll be waiting for a while too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of their MO.
Thank you. Yes, this is exactly right.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be okay. They'll get here.
We
I'll
got
be
so
happy
much
boy
stuff.
either way.
We got so much stuff around here that needs to get organized. It's not even funny. So it'll just
It's
give us
not?
some extra time.
It's not funny?
Well, I mean, it is fun, but it's just
Oh,
it's a lot of stuff.
good
It's a lot of
news.
stuff.
These Techno Vipers can build bridges, it says.
Well,
Techno Vipers build bridges.
It says here, just because the Techno Vipers carry wrenches and jacks, don't underestimate them. They work their way up from the ranks of regular Vipers, and each one is a qualified Cobra infantryman.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So there's that side. Gotta do that again.
One more time. Do it again. I'm like zoning out here.
did Chan? Did you ever tell us what you were working on, or was
I'm
distracted?
working on my tablet. I'm working on. There's a Mother's Day thing that Gracie has me. I got to get some prints made to sell at this Mother's Day gig. It's at a campground. It's sort of like an outdoors thing. She's got me all ready to go. She's trying to help me make some moonies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of extra cash we can roll up out of here with, and then it's not until next month, but I'm just trying to make sure I'm ready.
What's going on next month? Oh, the thing.
The Mother's Day thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget your moms.
Oh yeah.
And if you do, Chan's got you covered.
I do. I can help you.
I'm not a very good son sometimes. I forget.
Well, I mean, it's easy to forget when there's 1,000 holidays a year we're all supposed to remember.
1,000?
Yeah, no kidding.
Feels like it sometimes. It feels like there's
There's
a lot.
sure a lot.
It does sometimes.
So these guys, whatchamacallit, the Cobra file card. Read up on all these Techno Viper stuff. Techno Viper, Techno Babel. It says here, I like how it specifically mentions that they can repair his tanks, build bridges, and retrieve large, heavy machines from seemingly inaccessible places. What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
And then also here it says that, where I talked about where they don't underestimate them and stuff. It says they function as sappers, SAPPERS.
What does that mean?
Well, I had to look that up.
Okay.
And a sapper in the military is called a combat engineer. They are a combatant or soldier who performs a variety of military engineering duties, such as breaching fortifications, demolitions, bridge building again, laying or clearing of mines, preparing field defenses, and road and airfield construction. And then I looked up, why do they call them sappers? And it says it comes from the French word sapeur, itself being derived from the verb saper, to undermine or to dig under a wall or building to cause its collapse.
Huh.
Huh.
And this digging was referred to as sapping the enemy fortifications.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well then.
The more you know.
The
Exactly.
more you
Dun,
know.
dun,
And you know what?
dun,
I heard that knowing
is
is half
the
the
half
battle.
the battle.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. You're totally right. Let's not forget all the goodies,
Ricky
huh?
says that sapper equals end of the day. I don't know. Sapper
Is that
equals
Yiddish?
EOD. I don't know.
EOD.
Yiddish.
Hmm. Yiddish.
That's what it means
Yes,
in
it is.
Yiddish.
How did you know? Most definitely is Yiddish.
Oh yeah, hey there. It is. It sure is there. Yiddish.
Yiddish. Oh my. So much to do.
So now we got Techno Viper. Sweet.
I'm hoping to
And
be done with all but the chairs on this dial by the end of the weekend.
Nice.
then we're gonna get another Techno Viper in his tank colors to go with that.
Yeah, the SMS.
Yeah, that rocket thing.
Yeah. That thing's
I'm
gonna be
telling you, they're
awesome.
giving you guys a lot of love. That's for darn sure.
I mean, if you're into it, you win.
Yep.
I'm into it.
Well, then
I
you're
like
a
it.
winner.
I like it a lot.
Oh, he says EOD is not end of day. It's
No,
explosive
EOD is an
ordnance
explosive.
disposal.
Yes.
Well, not in my world, it's not.
He said, think Hurt Locker.
Yeah. Great movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's got JD's doppelganger in it.
My
Right?
doppelganger's in it.
Chan hates that guy because he survived being run over by a snowplow.
That is not why I hate him.
That's exactly what he said.
I'm angry. I get angry whenever they get all this top of the line care and people who don't have a bazillion dollars struggle really hard to get over things like that. And that's not just my experience. I have talked to many physical therapists over the years. Physical therapy will save your life. I truly believe that.
You are a testament to that, I think, of some kind.
Perhaps, but I also do have seen it work and help other people a lot. It's not just an I, me, my thing. It's just, sometimes sometimes
I haven't seen you walk with a cane in like over a year.
that's, yeah, it doesn't happen that often anymore. I definitely I'm definitely getting stronger. Gracie said something to me about the muscles in my legs are getting better. So even since
That's
all
great.
that started, so got to keep running up and down these stairs, guys. 3 flights, that'll do it.
Speaking of
Why I
people
want
you
to
don't
go
like,
do
Chan,
Lego all the time.
I was
That's
surfing
it.
through Netflix and the accountant came by and I'm like, yeah, my friend Chan doesn't like you. I just kept going.
It's a good movie. I'm just not a Ben Affleck fan. That might be like
Yeah.
one exception of something he was actually good in. Like he wasn't bad in that.
I love the Anna Kendrick character in that too.
Me too. She's great.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch that tomorrow. No, I gotta watch Dune 1 tomorrow.
Mhm. Yeah, you gotta get ready.
Might have to take 5-hour energy before I put that movie on.
At least at home you can pause it,
Take
Yeah.
a stretch. Yeah.
stretch.
Mhm.
Well, it's not
All
so
I
much
say
that
is
it's
for the
long.
Dune 2.
I need to
Go
stay
ahead.
awake.
For Dune 2, if you have a chance, I get to it before it's out of the theater and see it in IMAX. It's
Agreed.
Well,
fucking
yeah,
Fucking
I
what are you
won't do
talking about?
IMAX,
Running
but
low.
but I'm definitely gonna go see it. Try to see it this weekend.
It was well
Yeah,
worth
I
the
absolutely
watch in the theater.
hate going to the movie theaters just because of all the assholes that are going with me. But that was
Yeah.
one that I had to see loud.
I
And
go
it
to
was
this
worth it.
theater and they must have like 15 or 20 like theaters in it, you know.
Wow.
And so as a result, they have so many showings, and I can go to I can have my like pick of the litter of like a
Really?
theater that has maybe like 10 seats reserved in it or something like that. So I feel like I'm always in these movies by myself. Great.
Yeah, ours is
That's always
there's like
nice.
they had a showing like every half hour, so
Yeah, that's
there's a bunch of theaters in there.
now Dune's not having all those showings right now, because I think Godzilla vs King Kong is coming out this weekend, right, or something like that. So,
Ew.
but I'll be able to catch one. Actually, I'll look right now. Might catch a matinee on Saturday.
The Saturday matinee.
Yep. Arby's should be open by then. So
Mhm.
You gotta take that roast beef sandwich. It's important.
Yeah. I went on a Monday at like the noon showing, and there's only like maybe 10 people in the whole damn theater.
Really?
It's pretty cool.
We went on a Sunday evening and it wasn't crowded at all. It was actually really nice.
all right, yep, 10:50 in the morning.
Perfect time.
Right.
Or was that 11:50? 11:50, pardon me.
Well, fellas, we're rounding past 11 o'clock. You guys want to
Man, time flies.
try to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, I've got to get going to bed
Sure.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
4 a.m. comes
Well, that's
awfully
why.
fast.
4 a.m. does come fast. That
Yeah,
sucks.
it's even faster for you guys.
Yeah, I'm not. No, it won't be.
Nope,
I'm not
I'm
getting
not.
up at 4 a.m. unless
Not
I hear
participating in
Otto
all that.
trying to go in the bathroom and do things he was not supposed to. That's the only time I'll get up.
I think it's funny sometimes when I get up early, I'm like, yeah, JD and Chan are probably just not going to bed.
Not me. I've been actually going to bed fairly early lately. I say fairly early. That's like between midnight and 1.
I haven't been up that late in a long time.
I don't. I need sleep. I've been sleeping like crazy since last weekend. Trying to catch up on. I don't know. Maybe I wore myself out over the weekend.
Since NJCC.
Oh yeah,
Right.
NJCC wore me out a little bit too.
Who's up
Definitely.
first?
Huh?
What?
I thought you said we were wrapping up.
Yeah, we can.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Mike, you want to go first and
Mike was on
show us-
Facebook. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I just got done putting all the pouches on this fella
That's a lot of
and
punches.
changed my mind a whole bunch of times. I probably
is a lot of
continue to
pouches.
change it. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of playability with these. I'm gonna have to get a few more of them so I can deck them out. I got his little 50 cal all straightened out with a heat gun, bent
Nice.
the ammo belt a little bit so it looks a little more natural. Took his little squad automatic weapon, straightened it out, and that's about it. Just sitting here listening to the story and bullshitting.
That's hey. Sometimes that's all you need on a Wednesday night, you know.
Yeah. Watching Scott and JD work, listening to Matt and all his lovely hatred.
Mhm.
I love Matt.
Yeah,
He's a
listen to
fucking
him
cool
let it
guy.
out. You know, he gets
Yeah.
a little pent up. He needs to release some of that frustration.
Yep. I respect a man who's passionate.
Right. Brian, you want to go next?
Sure. First up, I got Detective Viper out.
Nice.
I got him hosed.
Oh, hose down.
Is hosed and hosed.
I like it down better than over his shoulder.
Yeah, I think down works. Ricky's right. It gives you more leeway for the
Gives you a
hose.
longer-
Hosed.
So I dig it. Also, what's cool is like, since he's a mechanic and a repairman, I like how they included the handle, so you can take that off and you can probably like carry it, and
Okay, yeah.
you can have him kneeling down beside his tank and fixing it or whatever.
Nice.
And,
Drilling away.
so that's cool. And I did apply my very first insignia to a masterpiece transformer. So there's Optimus with a badge.
Oh, looks good.
Nice bright
Right.
white.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
I like that it's a little bit shiny because it's made of vinyl. And,
courtesy of Mike Kincaid.
Yep.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, those look great.
I really
So-
like how
He's really
has
good at that kind of stuff.
That nice thin border around it looks much better.
Yeah.
That looks
So,
good.
Looks really good. And I was talking to him this weekend, and yeah, they're very smooth, and also I would say very resilient, because I had to take this thing off 3 times and put it back on because
Oh
my
yeah.
hands are
It's
not as
vinyl.
steady as I thought they were gonna be. So it was like
That's fair.
it was very, very cool.
Yeah.
So here's
Nice.
Ricky said, I just want to let you guys to know, he was going to go to bed at 10:55 p.m. Eastern time, and then he's still on, waiting for me to say that he was right. And there it is.
I mean, if that's what you were waiting on, you got it.
There he goes. He's like, I'm just going to stay up a little bit longer.
Well, here we
Oh,
are,
Ricky.
wrapping it up. Scott, you want to go next?
Yeah. So first, the most important thing is I finished my glass of scotch. So finished that.
There you go.
Scotch.
I got these Greeble things in the mail because I needed to have some more breakup to my diorama. So I started painting a couple of those, and I finished painting another, and I'm gonna show it inside the dio.
Oh wow.
That
Oh, cool.
there. Whoops.
Oh yeah.
Sorry for the shaky cam. So it's and it's coming along. Got a little it's got a lot more to do to break that up, and but anyway, there's still a lot to go, but that's what I finished
It's
tonight.
pretty awesome so far.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks really good. Nicely done.
Very, very good, sir.
Nice participation with the gravy cam there too, buddy. That's cool.
Hey.
Dig
Taking the heat away from me.
Techno Scott.
it.
Alright.
All right. Am I next?
Yes.
You're next.
You're next.
All right. Hold on one second.
And then it's my turn.
Okay.
But everybody's been watching me the whole time.
The whole time.
Do you
I
always
have been
feel
working
like
on this flower
Oh,
for Mother's Day
Wow,
wow.
Chan.
That's pretty.
Fucking cool.
Those very vibrant colors.
See them all my wiggly paint lines and all that fun stuff. But the cool thing is when you zoom out, it looks like a flower.
Yeah. That's really
That
good.
looks awesome.
So I'm hoping I make a little money. Cross your fingers. Mother's Day is gonna be awesome, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
The sale's gonna go great. Now it's JD's turn.
Well, so I got foam panels that fill everything in here. I really need to get plasticine or no
Styrene?
styrene. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
But
Sure,
yeah.
we can make that happen.
and then lastly, I'm cutting out a piece. Last time I filled these gaps in and glued the pieces in, and it was total shit. So
Oh.
now I'm making new ones.
Well, nobody needs total shit. That's not
No.
nice.
No. Down with the doo-doo, yo.
No.
JD, I just
please.
want to let you know, once you finish this, you have to work on building a trailer for a vamp to tow it around.
To tow it.
What
Yes.
a great idea.
Or a stinger would tow it, I guess. Since
Yeah,
it's a
stinger.
full-
Yep.
I like it.
I
Or
mean,
it
it
could be
is
somebody's. Could be a vamp. Somebody
Yes.
stealing his boat.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Trailer idea
But-
sounds fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear Tyler? Come on now, man.
I told
Hook a
him.
brother up.
He already kind of looked like he prototyped a trailer that the vamp could tow, where you could put like, I don't know, ammo and stuff in it.
Yeah.
So
Outside. But yeah, you can find me, JD Brocious, in the Facebook groups. Pigment surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live, and yeah, on this channel here
Yeah.
every Wednesday. So
Yeah.
do that stuff.
That's how it works.
There's those things.
Exactly.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just trying not to cut myself.
I think you're okay. I think if everybody said goodnight, we're good to go.
All right. Well, with
Great to
that,
hang with you folks.
Yeah.
always a pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
Anytime. Always welcome. It's a good time.
Nice having a full crew.
Yeah.
It's been a good night.
And
like it.
if there's anybody else out there that wants to show off something cool that they do, hit one of us up, Chan and I or Brian, and we'll get it. We'll get it up. We'll get it. We'll get it
Yeah.
set up. Jesus.
We love
There it
pictures
is.
and seeing what you're doing.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it famous.
So, with that, we thank you for joining us, whether you're here with us right now or
You were here earlier.
you're here
watching it later.
after. Yeah.
Or yeah.
So,
Earlier, later, all the things.
Yep.
cool. Well,
Yeah. Bye-bye.
good night, everybody. Thank you.
Take
Good
care.
night.
Ah! Later.